Okay, we're gonna finish this off tonight on my filler video series. Sorry, I don't know if this is a very exciting thing to be putting on this channel, but I enjoy doing these things. I'm just saying that because, like, you know, my previous video just apparently got some positive comments, and it's like, oh well, I'm following it up with just putting pieces of wire together. But I think it's kind of interesting, and hopefully I'm going to learn something about radios at the end of it, and that's the whole point of this. And also, this channel is not just for people who know lots about electronics, but also for people who don't know much about electronics. So let's go back to what we were doing. So we're trying to make this AM FM radio. I am missing a part, but I think I found a replacement, so I think I have the correct resistor. Now there's only, wait a second, now I'm concerned. There should be 5 resistors, because I haven't put any in yet, and now there's only 4. I just found a new one. Oh well, we're just going to make it up with one and then see what happens. I've got some, you know, resistors around the place. Oh, here it is. All right, so there should be 5, and they should be different, so we should be okay. So I was kind of stuck on this one, what it actually attaches to. Like, I think it's got to attach to this. There's an awful lot of wires, and I'm not too sure what they're going to end up being used for, because it seems like everything's just being... Oh, that's what I was using this thing for. Alright, okay. Like, I put this back for no reason. But it's actually been used for here. Oh, it's very hard to get this on. So this is anything. This is like a frustration channel. Oh, there we go, that one went in. Look at that. Nice and neat and tidy. Oh, I can't do that. It's just being silly. I think we've got like the most frustrating part done, so that's okay. Which was the aerial thingy, inductory thing. This bit. So now we've got that capacitor, that capacitor, that capacitor, and all the capacitors I think are in. Next we have to put in this little strange inductor. Which is that it goes there? I don't know. What's that symbol mean? I've never seen that symbol before in my life. Well, that's going to be hard to work with. So I'm assuming that's what this thing is. It's a bit of an odd little device, so I'll have to look up what this is. We'll come back to that one. Let's just get these resistors out of the way. So that's red, red, red. Red, red, red is going to be 222. 222. Oh, what have I done with my little chart? Uh-oh. Oh no, I can't do this without my little chart. Where would I... What? Alright, it's here. Like, I can remember most of these off by now. What did I do with it? You're kidding me. Oh, it's here. Okay. 222 is this red. So that's 2200. So is there a 2200 on here somewhere? 2.2k, there we go. So that one's going to go into that little hole. And I hope I'm doing this right. Like, I honestly have no idea what I'm... it seems like all the work is being done by twisting the wires in here. And I really, like, I don't think it would have taken that much to actually just read the instructions. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let's just read the instructions. Whoa. Well, there aren't a lot of wires on the picture on the front of the box, so which I'll show you in a second. I'm going to stuff it in that way. Alright, that one's going in there. This one's nice and easy. So the next one we do will not be this spring style stuff, because I'm getting a bit sick and tired of the spring style stuff. But on the front, like, only 1, 2, 3. Well, those 2 wires are from this thing. So there's only, like, you get a lot of wires. Look at all these wires. Like, I'm not going to be using all of these. Okay, there's a lot of hazards of these things touching when they shouldn't be. But that's okay. We can check for that kind of stuff. Next one, what have we got here? Can we do this off the top of my head without cheating? Well, this one here is the yellow, brown, red, which is for, it's not brown, it's purple. I'm going to test this one. It's very hard to tell in this light. This is the one this is my replacement for the one I think I lost. Or wasn't actually in the box. Which is, so this is the 4.7K, 4K7 one. So this is the one that went over here. And so this is the one that I thought I lost last time. I really am, alright, that's right. And this has got the really strange hole where it goes across like that. That cannot be right. Like, that just seems, like in the picture that doesn't look like this. No, I can see what I've done completely and utterly wrong. Like, what was I thinking? No, this is not the stuff that you want to do at this time of night. Okay, so I have to remove this one here, which is sad. Not the fragile diode. It is the fragile diode. How can I have got this wrong? It looks so obvious now that I look at the picture. Alright, so I mean the good thing about this, if you can do this without reading the manual, then you're set for life. Alright, so I was really confused. So is that a 104? It is. Right, so there's the 104. We can take the 10, right. I don't really want it. The problem is, right, I'm going to take it out and then I'm going to put it back in exactly the same spot. And that's going to make me sad. Alright. Okay, so straighten those little legs up. Hopefully I don't have to take this out quite as much. Alright, so I think, okay, that one goes through that hole. So that's what I did wrong. Oh, I feel like I'm going to break this poor little thing. It's too loose now. No, well that's okay. I don't care. I'm not going to spend all day fluffing around with that. And that one just goes straight into here again. It's hard to like get a good. I don't think this is going to come across in the video. Oh, come on. There we go. Go in. No, that didn't work. This is probably not the best tool, to be honest. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that one is fixed up. And that looks like it's going to the right spot. So this is not connected to here. Okay. Coughing, because it's that kind of thing. It's not a dry, it is a dry cough. I was a bit worried because I was reading about the COVID-19 symptoms. And they were like, the difference is like, you know, when you have the flu, it's like a dry cough. And when you don't have, well, when you have a flu, it's like a cough. And then when you have COVID-19, I'm not going to call it coronavirus, then, turn this thing off, it's a dry cough. And I'm like, well, you know, I always just say, well, I have a cough. And then I have a phlegmy cough, or I have a chesty cough. But I don't think I've ever, like a dry cough. It just seems like, it just seems like, well, what's a cough? If you have like a phlegmy cough, and then you have a cough that's not a phlegmy cough, a chesty cough, and a normal cough, and then you have a dry cough. Like, it feels like, if you just ask me what I would call a dry cough, I'd probably call it a cough. Okay, so what did I do with that resistor? So I'm feeling a bit nervous. It's here. It's kind of like showers and rain. You know, they always say like there's showers with a chance of rain, and I'm like, well, I don't. Like, I'm pretty sure showers are just like, you know, quick downpours and then it stops, and it's not like continual rain. But I honestly don't know. And so whenever I hear on the radio, it's going to sound terrible. It's like, this guy doesn't know what the difference between showers and rain is. When you hear on the radio in the weather forecast, and it's like showers with the possibility of rain, like this, that basically just is rain with the possibility of rain. I don't understand what you just said. So not so useful. Alright, so this one I just assume goes to these two. Can I do this without using the pliers? No, 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 no. So saying cough and dry cough, I'm like, I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. Like, I guess I'd probably work it out if I got a dry cough. I'd be like, oh man, this is a dry cough. Okay, so we have done 2 resistors. Painfully, that was a painful one, but that was just because I got it wrong. So next resistor, what have we got here? What's in our little supply of resistors? Well, there's 2 1Ms, so I'm guessing the 2 remaining ones are the 1Ms because they're the same color. And this is brown, not entirely sure, red, probably brown, grey, red. So it's going to be it's going to be that 1.8, isn't it? And what color is an 8? Grey. There we go. So it actually is grey. It's very hard to tell in this light. Or if I put it in front of the camera, it's just not going to work. So that one seems obvious. So I feel that that's probably the dorky little headphone thing. Well, that will make sense. So I'm at a loss as to what this thing is meant to be. I thought it was like one of those little inductors, but it could be wrong. Probably wrong. Oh, it looks like there's going to be a double. Alright, it might actually be wise to put one of the 1 mega ohms ones in, because they're going to get stuck in at the same time. So that's the 1 mega ohm one there, and it goes in those 2 holes. Save a bit of oh, there it is. There's the inductor. It's right there. But one of the legs is longer than the other one. So that's strange. We might have to have a quick look at the instructions. Boring, I hear you say, in that strange way that you do. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. No, I'm actually a bit. Right, really? Hold on. Okay, that's the 1.8. That goes there. And then this one, probably easier to take it from this side. I think that's hooked in. Or am I imagining it? That one looks fine. And then we've just got this one here, which I assume goes to here. But that doesn't look right, because there's an awful lot of things going into this. So I've done something wrong again. Yes, I have. That's not the one I want to go to. I want this one to go to this side of the thing, which is... No, this doesn't look right. What have I done? What have I done? Really? Something is strange here. Because that one is linking up with this thing here. So... but I've got the leg of this one. Well, this is so confusing when you're looking at it like this. Okay, so let me just try and work this out. This is the leg coming out of here. Is this one? So, all right, and that leg, I think that this one is in the wrong place. I don't know how to get it out. It's kind of like jammed in. Alright, there we go. So in order to make this even remotely sensible, I think this one's got to go. So this thing should have three things connected to it. Because then it's a bit of a mess. Alright. I feel like it would have been easier if they just like didn't have this strange mess of things. Maybe there's no, maybe you're just not meant to do this. Maybe I meant to read the instructions. Maybe. This can't be right. This is well, if I lift that little leg up. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of things and they're all connected to that one. So this leg here has 1, 2, 3 things connected to it. So that does seem like going into it. And then it's got another one coming out. Well, this one's a bit crazy. Alright, so we'll just cheat and we will use the thingy. Where did it go? The NPN thing. Wait, what are these? These are NPNs. Alright. I could just read it. So it's probably, at a wild guess, that's the way it goes. So that didn't work for it. There we go. Oh, come on, work. Well, it's not working anymore. So I'm going to guess that collector's in the middle. Alright. So which way around does it go? It's giving me a 1. That's not helpful. But then it just gives me good values at some point. Well, that's not right. Let's just read the instructions. What does it say it is? Oh, that's right. There are 2 different ones. So we have to get them right. So which one is... this is the 2N3094, and this is the 9014, the ST9014. Okay. So it just seems like it has to go that way, right? Well, let's just look at. Wait, we can look at the picture on the box. We don't have to read the manual. We can just look at the picture on the box. So that's the way it goes. It goes that way. So that's what I was going to guess. I'll never remember which is the right pins on these things. Even on a 22, even on the 2N222s, it's never going to sink in. Never, ever, ever. No matter how hard I try. Which is very pessimistic. It's like, so the thing I remember doing with these things before, right, is that the transistors, I haven't put in the last resistor yet. The transistors are the most painful ones of them all because the legs aren't just not long enough. And so I've got these ones where you have to extend the legs on the transistors because they're not long enough on these really old sets. So that's going to be fun when it comes to doing that. And by old sets I mean I've got a couple of sets from the 50s. I think 50s or 60s. Come on, is that going to work? That leg looks so sickly. I don't know if I have any replacements for this. I'm pretty sure I could just use a 2N222 and replace the other one, but this one probably needs... I did buy a box of oh, there we go, a box of various transistors off AliExpress. I don't know if they're going to have these things in it. Probably do. I've got lots of transistors, but you know, they're all over the show. I'm never going to be able to find a particular one. I don't think in anything that I ever do, I'm ever going to need anything that's not a 2N222. Unless I do some amplifying stuff. Oh, this is okay. We can do this without breaking it. No, just go in the hole. I think it went in. I think it went in. What does it look like on the other side? Hey, look at that. It looks fine, and this is all like in the right place. It's like unbelievable that it's got to look like that. That is one of the like. Oh, I've lost connection. So we'll have to. Like, I guess in theory. Well, please don't lose the connection to the transistor. Alright, that didn't go in. It did go in. It didn't go in. Okay. Alright, so I think that one's fine. And I think we're only just barely not touching things we shouldn't be touching. How much time have I got left? 9 minutes. We're not. This is going to be a 3-part series. You're going, can't do this. Okay, we've got that one transistor in, and we're missing. Well, we haven't actually got that much to do. We've got to put the battery in. This has gone all over the show. We've got some things with this bit here. and then we've got to read the manual, which is the part I've been trying to avoid. So well, we'll put that in, and then we'll put the inductor in at the same time. Right. And that looks like I've done something wrong. It's got to go into that one, doesn't it? It has to connect. It does connect to that one. Oh, and that one can also connect to a transistor. So we probably should put the transistor in at the same time. Well, can we get all of that together? Probably can. I think we can. So we'll just chuck in this little thingy. See, the thing is, one of the legs is longer than the other one, so that tells me that I should do something different. But there's nothing to indicate this on the picture. So let's just put that leg that way for now, because it's going to the longer leg's the positive one, right? I'm continually forgetting this. Right. Which is weird. It's like, how many times can you do this and not remember? Okay. Probably. Okay, I think I've got this. So this one should have 3 things connected to it. 1, 2, 3. Plus the transistor. And then that one should connect. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright. So I'm just going to pull this through. Oh wait, I really need the normal size, the normal pliers for this. I've got one in. Ah, that's close enough. All right. It's on a bit of an angle. Oh, how am I going to get all of these in? I feel like I should just sort of tie them together or something. I don't think I can tie them together with the angled. Oh, yes I can. There we go. Alright, and then that one. Did that help? That didn't help. That just made things worse. Well, hold on. This thing is going to go in now. Oh my goodness. Okay, I want it on the other side. Now, what if I pull it open down with this? And then just pull them all through. Alright, that looks like it worked, right? This one's touching the other one. So we just move that one out a bit. What do you think of that? That looks kind of fine. Except we've got to put the transistor in. Right, and this is where we have to look at the box again. Though I'm pretty sure that it's going to look like that, isn't it? But we should double check the box. Maybe I could actually finish this whole thing in the 6 minutes remaining. Right. Just got to put the battery in and everything else, and the wires. Oh no, it's the other way around. Oh, you've got to be kidding. You know what? It is. Okay. Like, that one's the right way around. I was just panicking for a second because I thought the other one was the wrong way around. Okay, why don't I just turn this thing off? I need to get a better one of these. I do have a better one of these. Ones that turns itself off. I can't say the thing. I need to use one that has an auto power off because I keep leaving that one turned on all the time and running the batteries down, which is not cool. Okay, actually I got a little tiny one recently. Where is it? It's right here. But it uses a really little tiny battery, which looks like a whole bunch of those little button cells piled on top of each other. Little 12-volt batteries that I actually, to be honest, didn't even know exist, but you can buy them from the chemist and stuff. So I'm like, I've never seen that battery type before in my life. But then I can use that thing, which also probably does not have a power turn off because it's even cheaper than this one. Like, look at this, the cables are built into it. Why am I going to try and use that? I just got it because it was from an op shop. It looked like, wow, it's that Unit T brand. I've heard of those. I don't know if they're good quality, but this is like the bargain basement, pretty much, multimeter. So that's got to be better than that. Okay, this leg has to go into here. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes of frustration of putting a transistor in. Yeah, so I just saw that in the shop and I thought, well, you know, who else is going to buy that from a second-hand shop? Probably doesn't even work. It didn't work because the batteries are flat. Well, the batteries were kind of flat. They had a little bit of power left. I'm pretty sure I took the battery out. Please tell me I took the battery out. I took the battery out. Okay, so there you go. Actually, when I got it, I thought, oh, it's got some weird thing where it's like some battery that's never meant to be replaced, and once it stops working, you never get to use it again. So this is going to be the hard part, because there's like so many wires into this thing. These little points that they have 4 connections. Hey, look at that. I think that's fine. So there's this wire here. That one can just go around. I've got to get that out of the way. Alright. We did it. I think that's most of the parts in. That's all the little tiny components. So now we have to, with 3 minutes left, figure out where this thing goes. This just goes, I'm pretty sure the battery clip just comes in the bottom. Let's just look at the picture. Where'd the box lid go? It's right here. Okay, so looking at the picture, the wires from the battery just come out of the holes and then they go to different things. So that's easy. So I'm just going to try and get everything put in, and then we'll finish it off by actually wiring it up. For another video, which will be much shorter than this one, because we might actually go through and say, well, how does this thing work? Because I haven't done the little tiny circuit board for the FM radio part. Because, I mean, are all of these bits actually used? I guess we have to actually attach it to the points on here. So we've got one attached to here, and the interesting thing is that the headphones also attach to that part. So that's something. So that looks alright. So that's the battery thing attached. That matches up with the picture on the front. And then we have to add this thing in. And we also have to add, what have I haven't lost it, have I? It seems to have disappeared. Oh, here it is. This monstrosity here. Look at this. It's ginormous. Well, we might leave this part. This is like the most complicated part, and we've only got a minute left. So I think I've got enough time to stick this thing on. Like, it's not going to work with just this plugged in. So where does this go into the thing? It just attaches from the outside. That seems like a little bit of a letdown. It's like dangling around. This wire is very odd. Okay, look at this. That's such fine little end bits. That's not going to take a lot of strain. So one of these actually attaches to the positive one, and the other one attaches to number 15. So we'll put one for 15 right there. I feel like these are actually upside down. Like, I think I would have had a lot better luck if I put it in the other way around and not have all the small parts. But looking at it now, I think I've definitely done it upside down. So good job for me for getting it the right way around. For getting everything to actually plug in. It would have been a lot easier if these, because these are long, like, I should have done it. Oh, who cares? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Alright, we've done it. What happens if we plug it in now without finishing it off? Let's find out. Oh, we have to put this wire in. 26 seconds. Should be okay. We'll save it all for next time, because then the video next time will be boring. So thanks for watching, and bye.